the main aim of this particular tutorial is to show you like we can make use of the AI and try to build the complete application, but also make sure you need to know how to use the AI. So AI can't do the things alone. You need to properly make use of the AI and try to get your work done. So this is the aim of this particular tutorial, and I have tried successfully reaching this. Today this particular tutorial gonna be a little bit lengthy, and I'm going to cover all the requirement things to display Flutter ads. So I suggest you to stay till the end and try to watch every aspect of the code. And one more important thing here I would like to say is today we are going to use Gemini API here and completely rely on Gemini API for creating this particular project. Whether this will work or not, let us see. And yes, application is being installed now, and let us try to see whether the ad loads or not. Okay, we cannot see. In this vlog, we'll try to see how we can integrate ads in our Flutter application. So in our previous tutorial, I have clearly guided you how to get started with Firebase Studio, and in our previous tutorial, I have even shown you how to create your first Flutter application in Firebase Studio. And if you have not gone through these tutorials, I am providing the link in the description section below. I suggest you to go through them before getting started with this particular tutorial. So in the previous tutorial, I have got few comments and I have addressed those comments, and one of the comments states that we have not created the Flutter project using prompt. Yes, currently prompt based project creation is only applicable for the web based projects, and here you can clearly go through the documentation here. The agent supports next.js apps currently and with other platforms and frameworks which is planned in future. So in future you can even create projects based on, using prompts for Flutter and other platforms as well. And here I would like to show you the other option which is available here. So you have got a feature request option here, and for those who are again got confused like what is the prompt based project creation. So here when you try to specify like create a Flutter app, so now currently by default this is creating a project which is like TypeScript next.js. Okay, so based on the web, it's targeting mostly the web based projects. So Flutter app is not created when you try to create with a prompt. Instead you can get selected from these available options here and try to create your application, and that is what we did for this particular Flutter ads. And also here we have like a feature request option, and I suggest you to try this and provide your ideas to the Firebase team, and also you can go through the existing ideas, and if you like those ideas you can upvote them here, and also you can rate them here like not at all important and critical. So these are the three options available for you. So this is for the feature request option, and now let's continue with our project. So here we have got the Flutter project up and running, and also make sure sometimes it might take some time for your application to start, because these are the applications which are running on virtual machines, and it will take some time to roll up a new machine and make your project available for you. And also make sure the emulator is a little bit slower when compared to your local computer, but again we can expect these things here. And today this particular tutorial gonna be a little bit lengthy, and I'm going to cover all the requirement things to display Flutter ads. So I suggest you to stay till the end and try to watch every aspect of the code. And one more important thing here I would like to say is today we are going to use Gemini API here and completely rely on Gemini API for creating this particular project. Here now our AI tool is also loaded, and let's try to get started by asking a prompt here. I want to, and one more thing, I am trying to integrate Google AdMob here to display our Flutter ads. I want to display AdMob ads in this Flutter project. Also make sure your prompt is gives a better idea for AI to get you what exactly you wanted. Okay, so these are all the things which AI suggested us to do so. And before going any further, I just want to make sure what is the package name here, because I have gone through this particular issue, and here I would like to explain you as well. So here you can see our package name is com.example.myapp. Google won't support when you try to fetch the ads, so you'll be facing a lot of issues. And make sure you don't specify example, test, and these kind of default things in your namespace, that is package. So today I'm going to specify it like amplifyabhi here, and flutter ads. So this is gonna be my package name, and also make sure the same will be here in the application ID. And not only here, you need to rename this the structure as well here, like the folder structure I'm saying. So here example, we need to rename it here to amplify abhi, and make sure that the changes are being done in the code level. And also the flutter ads here for our my app. Okay, and it's pretty quick. Now let's try to see, but here the change is not done. Okay, amplify abhi. Okay, so I think this will work now, and you can even run the terminal, and you can even open up the terminal and make flutter clean just to make sure everything is working, and also to refresh the workspace. And also now get back to the code here, get back to our lib folder, and where we have our main.dart file, and we have got a lot of issues now. Let's try to run the code and see whether the things are broken or not. Error exists in your project, so I'm selecting run anyway, and this will sort out the issues. Once the application runs, then everything gets sorted out, because we have changed the package name, right? It's a very crucial change, and this requires a rebuild. And once the build is up and running and we are able to see the Flutter application, we can continue further and try integrating ads in our Flutter application. I hope there are no issues, and also able to see the Flutter app getting installed. Yes, the app is now installed and the counter functionality is also working. And now get back to the Gemini here. I want to integrate Flutter ads in my, okay, not Flutter ads, Google AdMob in my Flutter project. Okay, now let us try to see what Gemini suggests. Okay, so it is providing this particular terminal command, and when running this particular terminal command, Google mobile ads dependency will be added to our pubspec.yaml file here. So I will try to show you. Initially we don't have a dependency, and you can expect the dependency to be added here in the 37th line. Here you can find, yes, we got this particular dependency now added to our project. And Let the project reload again. Yes, now we got the dependency. What's next? So let's try to get started here, and after adding the dependency you'll need to configure the Android and iOS projects to use the Google Mobile Ads SDK. This involves adding your AdMob app ID to the respective platform's manifest or info plist file. Okay, would you like me to help you with adding necessary snippets to your lib/main.dot? Yes. So now Gemini will provide us the option by giving all the necessary code here, and I suggest you to review the code initially, then try to add the code to the project. Why? Because you need to see what's the code that Gemini is suggesting, and then only you need to add to the project. In future, if you face any error or issue, then you can easily sort it out. It is importing the Google mobile ads. Yes, that is a necessary one. And also you can find here it is replacing the existing code, and especially in void main it is adding widgets flutter binding dot ensure initialized mobile ads dot instance dot initialize. Okay, and only that is the change. Okay, let's proceed and update the file. I have added the necessary code. Next, you need to add your AdMob app ID in the manifest file. Okay, proceed with sample ad unit. So here I'm not going to open the AdMob account and try to create the ad unit. Rather, we can have the sample ad unit and proceed with that, and we can see the test ad displayed onto our Flutter application. And again review the changes. So here this is the test banner ad unit ID, and this is the code for the banner ad. So here we are trying to initialize and fetch the banner ad, and here we are going to display it. So everything is clear. Now try to update the code to our file. Now till now we are only making the flutter main.dart code changes here, and see it is even asking us to make changes in Android manifest and info plist file. Okay, proceed. I can't see iOS folder here, so maybe it might turn out to be an issue for iOS, but for Android we can proceed in this particular tutorial. In next tutorial mostly I will try to cover iOS as well, and again review the changes. Now here you can see it is trying to add metadata to our existing Android manifest file. And here where is the Android manifest file? If you are not aware where this particular file is, here you can even see the folder structure available, and here under the Android app source and main, here you have your manifest file. Here you have your Android manifest file. And okay, let's try to update the file now, and even the manifest related file changes are done, and even it is showing iOS, but I could not see iOS folder here. And review the changes, but there is no iOS folder. Maybe it might cause any issue. I have added the sample AdMob app ID to your iOS runner info.plist file, but I am not sure whether the iOS simulators are available in Firebase Studio or not. This will try to cover in the further tutorials. So for now we are done with the Android manifest level changes, and now let's try to verify if there is any further code changes required. Okay, please let me know if there is any anything needs to be configured. Okay, Make sure there are no spelling mistakes in your prompts, and you have covered the basic configuration for integrating Google AdMob with a banner ad using sample IDs. Here a quick summary of what you have done. Okay, we have added the dependency, initialized the mobile ads SDK, added sample AdMob app ID here in Android manifest and info.plist file, and implemented a sample banner ad in the main.dart. Things to configure before publishing. Yes, these are again the important aspects. So for this tutorial purpose, we have added a sample ad unit. But when you are trying to proceed for a production release, then you need to replace that particular sample ad unit here. So this is the sample ad unit. You need to replace with the ad unit which you find in your AdMob dashboard. So whenever you create an application over there, that application needs to be available in the Play Store, and then you can get the ad unit. Initially it was not the case. We can directly create the AdMob ad unit and use it, but now there were some changes in the policies. So make sure you get your ad unit before making the production release. And this is a sample ad unit which only generates the test ads. And ad placement and styling, yes, this is also an important aspect. You need to align with your design things, where you want to specify the ad on your screen, and handling ad events. So you need to add a listeners and try to make the code changes when the ad is displayed, and how you want to make sure, I mean, proceed after the ad loaded. Some kind of reward ads you will be loading onto your applications, right? So for them you require a listener, and also make sure that the ad is properly loaded or not. You will be knowing with the help of ad listeners only. And other ad formats, here for example we are only making use of a banner ad, and in real time we will be having interstitial ad, full screen ads, and video ads as well. So just let me know in the comment section below if you are facing any issue. I'll surely try to help you with, and test it thoroughly. Okay, you can refer the official Google mobile ads SDK for Flutter documentation. Okay, can we proceed with testing ad unit? Okay, can we proceed with the testing the ad unit? Yes, you can. It is saying run your app, observe the app. Okay, fine, let us try to do this. I'm sure we'll be getting some issues, so let's try to see how this works. Run anyway. It is again showing us the errors in our project. Oh, so here I have realigned the code here, floating action button, and below it I have added the bottom navigation bar, and again it doesn't matter. Just I try to realign the code so that I just want my ad to be displayed here, and try to run this particular code once, and I hope now all our issues are fixed. Okay, instead of container it is suggesting to use sized box. Okay, now let us try to rerun the code here, and I hope this time our application relaunches successfully. And yes, we got the issue as expected. So this is what the issue we have got now, and let's try to fix this issue by taking the help of Gemini AI tool. So you cannot make Gemini to read this particular debug console, rather than you need to copy the code and add it to the Gemini prompt. Here the error which it is suggesting is like the NDK. I mean the issue, the version of the NDK is not supporting the Google mobile ads dependency which we have added. Okay, it looks like you are encountering a build error related to minimum SDK version. Okay, so requires a minimum SDK version of 23, but our project is currently having. So here in the Android folder you can find this build.gradle.kts, and here we are able to see like minimum and target SDK versions here. So we'll just ask Gemini to fix it. Please fix it. So in this tutorial we are completely relying on AI, and see, even Gemini is getting prepared. An empty change was requested to this file. Okay, it suggested some change. Okay, minimum SDK, it is updating to 23. Okay, update the file, and please proceed next. Okay, here is a spelling mistake. Great. Now that we have addressed the build error by updating the minimum SDK, the next step is to run your ad. But we have also got an NDK error, right? We need to also address that one, and then only we can proceed further. So let us try to add the NDK issue as well. Copy this and add here, and make sure we will even fix the NDK issue as well, this time related to the Android NDK version. Yes, please fix it. Okay, once the issues are fixed, then we can proceed further. Review changes, it is updating the NDK version as well. Okay, now we are good to run the particular file again, and I am hoping again we will get some error, because this is not so straightforward tutorial. We would be facing a lot of issues, and we need to sort the issues using the Gemini AI. So our new version of NDK is getting installed now. Whether this will work or not, let us see. And yes, application is being installed now, and let us try to see whether the ad loads or not. Okay, we cannot see. Yes, the ad is now loaded onto the screen here, and yes, we have successfully accomplished this particular task. I thought we might be getting few more errors, but no, we are able to run the ad on our Flutter application. So I hope this is very much clear for you, and the main aim of this particular tutorial is to show you like we can make use of the AI and try to build the complete application, but also make sure you need to know how to use the AI. So AI can't do the things alone. You need to properly make use of the AI and try to get your work done. So this is the aim of this particular tutorial, and I have tried successfully reaching this. For those who have commented regarding the Flutter ads tutorial, I hope this tutorial is for you, and just let me know in the comment section below if you are still facing any errors or any issues. I will surely try to help you. And if you are still interested to add further more ad units, like we have done the banner ad right here, so this is called a banner ad, and there are other types of ads as well. So if you ask Gemini, so why I am trying to give you this hint is, you can make use of Gemini. Here you have got interstitial ads, rewarded ads, native ads, app open ads, rewarded interstitial ads. So I suggest you to give it a try and try to integrate interstitial ads, and let me know in the comment section below, are you able to successfully add interstitial ads to your project or not. And the same with reward ad, you can try any of this ad and just let me know in the comment section below. I will surely try to help you people, and even if you want a guidance, I can even help you with the AdMob account creation and how we create a project over there. So this is it for this particular tutorial, and try to watch this tutorial completely. Never skip any part of the tutorial, because this is a most crucial and important tutorial if you are looking forward to enhance your knowledge in terms of artificial intelligence. So I hope you like this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content on Flutter.